Okay, you can't hear me on YouTube, just turn my microphone on. Pretty sure I'm live and everything's okay on YouTube, but let me know if there's any issues. I don't think there's anybody quite yet. I'm a little bit early, I'm about 10 minutes early. But we are essentially going to crack on. I'm hoping I can finish it today. Because it's going off to its new home. So I'd like to get it done and sent off. It'd be nice if they got it before Christmas, so if I can get it done. Hi! Yeah, fingers crossed. I've just realised I haven't got my reference picture up, which is unhelpful. There we go. So I think pretty much I'm just going to carry on, really, from where we left off last time, and just hopefully get it finished tonight. If I don't finish within the 2 hours on YouTube, I will continue on TikTok. Thank you. This one's been trickier than expected, to say the least. I think because of the size compared to the details you need to get in. Hi. Oh, that's amazing. Hey, Kim. Oh, I'm glad they liked it. Hey, Helen, you okay? I think it sounds like we're all in a bit of a struggling place at the moment. I wasn't very good at keeping this ribbon very even. Oh, bless you. That's really kind of you to do. I can't remember what one it was. Thank you for my rose. Oh, bless you, Helen. Well, it's nearly the end, darling. Nearly the end of the week. How are we doing on YouTube, guys? How is everybody on there? I think you can see me okay. Yeah. It's quite a large head face space thing going on right now on YouTube, but hey ho. Yeah, if we don't finish it in the 2 hours, like I say, on YouTube, then I'll continue on TikTok after the 2 hours, but I wanted to get it done really. As I say, somebody has purchased him, so I'd like to get him off to his new home before Christmas. That'd be nice. Nice. What did you get done? Yeah, doggy cuddles to the rescue. Hi Tracy, thank you. How are you? It's been quite fun doing something different actually. Doing something quite out there. Although he has been a bit of a challenge, it's been a good challenge all the same. Especially like making the hand and the face look very wooden. I'm really pleased with how that's come out. Valkyrie, oh nice. From wrist to elbow, nice. There's something really rewarding and stimulating about getting a tattoo. I was talking to my friend about it today. Unless you have one, it's really, really hard to explain. I might sneeze, so apologies in advance if I do. Good, I'm glad to hear that. So if you do celebrate Christmas, are you prepped? Have you still got loads of stuff to do? Oh, bless you, Tracy, thank you. You got a much better view of it actually this time on YouTube. I keep having to turn it on TikTok because the lighting reacts differently. I finished my skateboards I was painting and the lady, oh nice. Nice, nice, nice. We're trying to get Maddox a new bed at the moment because his one is just falling apart. Amelie's bed just is horrendous, so that'll be the next job. Okay, let's crack on with the shoulders. We did the shoulder blue, didn't we? Healed already? Really got mine still. I don't know whether it's because it's over some scar tissue, but mine is still quite dry in places. But my vitamin D is very, very low at the moment. I had my blood test results back. So I know vitamin D doesn't help with skin healing. So I'm getting on top of that at the moment. Yeah, funny enough, actually, that's who we've messaged. We've messaged someone. All ready for Christmas, just need fresh veg. Do you know what? Our guinea pigs eat so much healthier than we do. I think if we go without fresh veg, we'll just nick the guinea pigs. I mean, they legit have gourmet salads for their feeding. They love little baby tomatoes. All mine are, I'm not going to say picky eaters because picky eater implies something else, but because most of the family is all neurodivergent, with Amelie's are very sensory. Funny enough, chicken and turkey is probably one of the few meats that she will eat. So I'm hoping she's gonna, my Alexa's just gone off on a crazy reminder. Yeah, I'm hoping she's going to enjoy it because she always likes homemade gravy and chicken, so fingers crossed. Yeah, I have to be careful because things like Pepanthem are like a barrier cream, aren't they? But I was using the stuff that I got the stuff from the salon because it was really, really nice. So I thought I'd give that a go, but I'm really bad at just keeping up with it. I know. Okay, so apologies again. I have apologised already on YouTube for my chicken hair. Do you remember those really wild chickens that you see on the farm? That's pretty much me. So if you want to giggle, go over to my YouTube channel. Because quite honestly, today my hair, and for some reason I'm in the completely wrong place. There we go. Yeah, my hair is quite yeah, I'll let you go view it. It'll keep you entertained, let's put it that way. Bed hair, morning mum hair, that's probably the best way to describe it. Now I've lost my reference photo. Anyway, Gary, how are you? Kids loved receiving their prezzies off their wish list, so they say a big thank you for that. I didn't have a chance to record it, sadly, or did I? I did. Yes, I did. So I will get that up and sorted, I promise. But they were eternally grateful, so thank you. Especially the headphones. Amelie's going to get a lot of use out of those. It's nice on TikTok. I comment. I saw. Your hair is fine. You are funny. I try. I've gotten to the point now where I've just got to get over myself. I have this real bad fear of being in front of the camera, which you wouldn't think actually when you watch back through some of my old YouTubes, but I'm dying inside, I promise you. But I'm trying to get over it, which is why I posted the video I did on TikTok earlier, because if you haven't seen it, go and have a look. Because that is my brain internalizing. Oh dear. It is almost Quizmos. Day and a half of school pickups and then we are done. Hi. Thank you. I'm going to see if I've got enough. Oh, yeah, I have. Okay, that's good. And then I've just got to go up through the hair a little bit more. Yes, I've got my turkey crown in the fridge. Can't do a whole turkey freezer because the kids just won't eat a whole turkey. And I'm the one that gets lumbered with the legs. Okay, I don't mind saying I like a decent chicken breast, but hubby and the kids always steal the chicken breast, so I'm always left with the legs and the wings, which I don't mind, but you know, it's nice to have a bit of chicken breast or turkey breast in this case. But yeah. Oh, do you? Do you know, I must have done that over 4 or 5 different takes because I was so self-conscious through the whole thing, but I'm trying my hardest to get over it. There's just no need to be, and, you know, it's just me just saying things in my head that aren't actually there, so... I guess when I'm sitting here drawing, I'm very assured of what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I can trust the process. I can't trust what people are going to say when they see me acting weird on a TikTok, but hey ho. Got to show my kids, if you can't be yourself, don't try and be someone else, because that's illegal. I think that's the shoulder done. Yeah, I think that's done. Really should put my glasses on, shouldn't I? It's really quiet again. I take it Erica must be about, I imagine. I am cleaning my glasses, which apparently I've smeared. So let's try again without getting alcohol wipes all over. I've still yet not been able to bring myself to eat Brussels sprouts though. Are any of you fans of sprouts? I can't bear them. They're so bitter. I've never got the attraction. Right, should be able to see now. There we go. I can see. Hey Paul. Right, I can't remember again what order I did the layering in of the gold, so it's probably going to end up completely wrong colour, but we'll see what happens. If you could share now, that'd be great. That'd be really handy, thank you. Thank you. It's been a struggle, but a joy to draw at the same time. I put it forward to one of my admin, Gary, to see what he thought I should do for the Christmas, because, as I say, we couldn't find any sort of gingerbread house that I sort of felt the urge to draw. And I don't think he realised actually how complicated drawing one of these actually is. So you can all blame Gary for this taking, what's this, our third live, trying to finish this now. I think I said all that while he's out the room. Hopefully you didn't hear it. It's really weird because I've drawn shiny gold, shiny silver in the past, but to draw a reflective surface of, you know, wood, it's a whole different experience. Damn it. Can't keep no secrets from you, fella. You're like that secretary on Monsters Inc. Always watching. I'm glad I went with this colourway. I don't mind the green and red, but I don't know what it is. I much prefer a non-traditional style Christmas colour than your standard reds and greens. How far have you gotten yours, Gary? Have you done any more drawing on it? Oh, how far did you get? Hey, thank you. You've not got a very good view. I have to move him like that on TikTok for you to get a proper view of the colours. Because the angle, I have to have my phone camera out. You get it a little bit washed out. So I keep having to move it. Welcome back. Hi, Ella. I've always been, ever since I can remember, ever since I was a child, I've always been a lover of being creative. I think it's just in my blood. But to be honest, in my years of growing up, I don't think art was encouraged as much as it is now as a, you know, something to pursue. It was more of a passion than it was ever a career. So when I left school, I sort of gave it all up, really, to be able to then get a job. And I did try my hardest to get a job in the design industry, in graphic design places and that, just even if it was making tea and coffee, but nobody wanted me. So I ended up just going off and doing the normal stuff, and then had enough. Left work, went back to university and got my bachelor's degree in graphic design because I didn't think I was good enough to draw on paper. I've not left a gap there. Oopsie. I've made his arm too thick. Never mind. Oh, you got to the boots. Why haven't I seen this? So yeah, it's just one of those. I just think, I don't know how you guys feel with stuff you're passionate about, but if it's in your blood, it's hard to ever let go. So whether you give it up for 20 years, 30 years, 2 years, no years, it'll always end up back in your life, whether it's as a hobby or like with myself, I want to pursue it as my career. So yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was told. Hi, Strictly. You know, my art GCSE teacher told me that I wasn't very good. I wouldn't get anywhere. Don't bother. Tore my GCSE exam book up. No, it wasn't the type of thing in I think the year I was leaving school, they had just brought in things like filmmaking and stuff like that. So, you know, it was very much concentrated on academics and maths and geography and being a scientist and, you know, being a banker and all that sort of thing. So, yeah, very, very different time. I got an A in A level. Oh, that's cool. I got a B. I walked away with a B, which I was pretty happy with because actually I was going through a lot through my GCSEs, so I wasn't in a very good place. So I left in 1989. What, did you leave sixth form, or did you stay on to sixth form, or did you leave? Because you either got a choice, didn't you, of staying on for another 1 year, 2 years. Yeah, honestly, I just think degrees and that make very little difference nowadays. Well, I didn't want to say, Gary, I didn't want to say, but, you know, now you've said it. It is an incredibly hard industry. It's people doubt your worth, they doubt your value. Yeah, exactly, Strictly, exactly. You know, it just makes me chuckle because actually, if you break it down, Disney artist, Pixar artist, any anime, you know, Studio Ghibli artist, Winnie the Pooh artist, oh, I've forgotten her name now, Beatrix Potter artist. You know, whether it's art as in physical drawing or art as in music or acting, or there's not enough importance placed, actually, I don't feel, on the art world and exactly what it brings to you. I think this pandemic has actually shown that if you take away the arts and entertainment, you know, you really start to affect. Yeah, some people do get enjoyment out of solving maths equations and things like that, but yeah, precisely. Peanut, I love peanuts, yes. Who remembers Love Is? Do you remember Love Is? That was very much a 70s, 80s things, wasn't it? My mum had them all over the house. Little Love Is mirrors. I don't know where everyone is on YouTube tonight. It's 20 past. I think, in all fairness, if there aren't many people on YouTube by probably 9:15, 9 o'clock, then I will end it on YouTube and carry on TikTok. Imagine walking down the street and seeing this on the wall. Yeah, totally. Finding time and headspace for art. Yeah, totally. I think it also depends on what art is to you, because art is such a personal thing. Art is the only way that I can wiggle myself out of bad headspace times. Let's put it that way. But then you're in the trap of, you know, you're mentally unable. Do you remember Love Is? Oh yeah, my mum had them everywhere. I really liked them. They were quite cute. So, you know, art is my zen place. Art is where I need to be. Art to me isn't a hobby. It's not a luxury. It's not something that I can put up, you know, do and then put away. And it's really hard to explain. Really hard to explain, but I'm sure there's many people out there that get it. Jim Henson, yeah, totally. Thank you, Jay. He's been quite fun to draw, but he has had his challenges. And now the bottom of his arm's too big to the top of his arm, but that's not a problem. Do you mean TikTok? YouTube. I could probably, might not be able to erase too much of that away, but we'll give some of it a go. In what sense do you mean you have to? As a release type thing? My studio is almost ready. Oh, amazing. Yeah, I guess so. But still, it's irritating me because it's not like the photo. And today it's irritating. Wouldn't be the first time, Gary. I remember when I did the old man tutorial, the fishing man tutorial, I had a technical hiccup and the last 2 hours of the tutorial was lost completely. But it's not really a tutorial as such, is it? It's more of a draw along, so... Totally. That's exactly it, Kim. That's what I was trying to explain to my friend today about tattoos. How tattoos are, for me, part of a healing process. And she said, funny enough, she said, you're not the first person that said it that way to me. So it's clearly a thing amongst people that have tattoos. Thank you, Paula. I've really been drawn to creating woods and forests and spirits. Oh, that sounds so cool. Oh, I did have a thought, actually. You know, I don't know whether you would have seen it, but one of my recent videos, I did a TikTok with my evilly looking mermaid. And I'm really tempted to do her in a much more realistic style. Try and get her looking as real as possible, actually. I think she would be quite effective. No, I haven't brought that light source forward enough. Ignore that. That needs to go there. I need to close that off. I think it'd be a nice one to do because I want to do it with my other two as well. So there's 3 in total. I think it'd make a nice little collection. under here we need a bit of shadow. The light's effectively, I mean, it's coming from behind him, but there's clearly a light in front. I don't know whether that's off the camera. I don't think it's off the camera. It doesn't look like a flashlight, but really annoying. It's angled in the wrong way. I'm going to use my ruler. See if I can straighten that up. Oh, cool. Okay. That's better. It's a bit straighter. Pencil or Procreate? Confused. Oh. Okay, you've seen my watches, right, Gary? That is what I pride myself on. So if the line's got to be straight, it's got to be straight, whether it's pencil or not. That's my trouble. Okay, it needs to be much darker, so I'm going to get my dark indigo out on this one, I think. Shadows in there, nice and dark. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's more satisfying. Hi, Ark. I haven't, no. I guess he'll come up if I Google him. For those who didn't see that on TikTok, Brian Froud. Hey, Martina. Thank you. Oh, yeah, people keep saying to me about doing tarot cards, but I don't know whether my images are suitable for tarot cards. Oh, they're gorgeous. Although I do a bunch of rock men, which are quite cool. But I'm not sure. It's funny how he looks like his art. Does that sound really strange? I love the colours. Remind me of Xmas at my Nini's house. Oh, bless you. He legit looks like his art. How funny is that? I've kept it open so I can have a look later. I think it's nice to just have some non-traditional colours sometimes. The reference I'm using is green and red, but I'm swapping the colours out because I happen to really love blue, so I wanted something that was a bit more in keeping with me. Right, that's one arm done, although it doesn't feel quite... Oh, Helen said about looking up Brian Froud, and if you look up Brian Froud, he looks like his art, so he looks quite similar to the art that he draws. So in that sense, I don't think I look anything like my art. They're all colourful and wild and loud and confident. I'm the complete opposite. I went too light on the arms because of the highlights, ended up with too many layers. Oh no! Well, you couldn't get any more on, really. I think I'm happier with that. Years ago when I did photo manipulation, I started on a series. I have a habit of doing that, funny enough. And it was Zodiac series. I did it in Photoshop way back in the day. Right, so his cuff is actually quite blue on the reference. %. My one grandmother did traditional red, white and green, and then my other was opposite. It's funny, isn't it, how taste, it's always fascinated me how tastes work with people. In fact, I might do this middle bit before I attempt on this, otherwise I'm going to end up smudging. Like, what in our brain gets fired off? Like, when I look at blue, blue just makes me eternally happy. And, you know, you just can't go wrong with the colour blue, in my opinion. But then there's others who don't like the colour blue and love the colour green. So it's like, you know, what in us determines what we like and what we don't like. I find it, the whole thing, fascinating. Like, I let out a literal squeal when I opened my Snowman Jack advent calendar. Like, a literal squeal. Because it was so damn cute. But others would be like, I don't get it. It is all in the learning, mister. It is. And you're very hard on yourself unnecessarily, because you're not trusting yourself, are you? Yeah, red's always a horrendous colour for that. Even in polymer clay and paint and things, it's always the one that stains. Is it really? Is that because of the... I don't know. Why is that? Tell me. I'm intrigued. Or do you even know? I've lost my grey. Oh, I've got Gary talking on YouTube and TikTok just to confuse me, because I'm not easily confused enough as it is. Hey Slurpee. My favourite colours are pink and green, more on the teal side. Oh yes. So my favourite colour is definitely this type of blue. There's just something about, I mean, I love colour anyway, as you've seen from my previous drawings. I think that's probably why I like graphic design so much. I think you can have so much fun with stuff like that. How are you, Slurpee? I thought I'd come down enough on the blue, but clearly I have not. Thank you. It doesn't look... I have to turn it for you guys because I'm dual feeding on TikTok as well as YouTube. But the lighting hits really badly on TikTok at the moment. So I have to turn it so you can get a little bit of a better view. How long does one wait when a cat is missing to presume the worst? Oh, bless you. Wouldn't like to answer that. How long's it been? Yours is very clean looking. In what sense? Not muddy? I know that's something you say you battle with. The colours are actually reflected much better on the YouTube. Everything crossed for you, lovely. I hope so. Mine looks like it's been in the loft for many years. Yeah, but again, that's down to, you know, the more consistent you are with your practice, the quicker you'll learn your tools. It's as simple as that. There's no real secret method to it. There really, really isn't. It's just a lot of patience and trusting the process, of course. So we're blue on that side, we're more yellow on that side. I think the apricot might be the better colour for this. So somehow Emily's managed to convince the school that we're having the gerbils over Christmas. So yes, we are definitely going to look like a farmyard at Christmas. I must admit though, she hasn't had them since the summer holidays, so they haven't been here for a while. What did I do with my Payne's grey? I think it's going to have to sit on top of the hamster's cage because that's probably the only room that we have now. Between the 4 guinea pigs, the cats and the hamster. Oh, really? Because of cases or... don't know whether I'm gonna be able to do this, but I'm gonna give it a go. So there's like, of this one, there's like a section of ribbon. There's not enough on here, I don't think, but we'll try. I should have left it as negative space, but hey ho. Cleaned up too badly. There's one long one that goes down there. It's really naughty. I should have left this, but thank you. So I'm hoping I can thin that strand. Probably doesn't look it actually. No, it's really hard to see. Not bright enough. Oh well, I'm going to leave that off. I have made a decision. The line work is in my Facebook group, Kim. This one's actually taken a lot longer than I thought it would. This is the third live feed where it's been between 3 and 4 hours. So it's actually taken a lot longer than I even considered, to be honest. If you search Nutcracker or just go into the photos in the Facebook group, you'll see the line work and the reference photo in there. So you shouldn't have to go too far to find it. I thought you were already in it. It's Benita Doodles Creatives. There should be a link in my bio to it. Right, I think that's most of the belt done. I'm just going to blend that out, which apparently I'm not going to do. It's obviously been dropped somewhere. There we go, that is quite cool, I think. Right, so we've got reflection to deal with on his left side. So that is reflection. That's reflection. sorry guys. I thought, no, I have. What's the noise then? Okay, I don't know what that noise was. If that's coming through my phone, let me know. It shouldn't be. Oh, okay. I don't know what that was then. Can I make a confession? No, I'm not, Gary. I'm using the wrong bloody colour. That's what I'm doing. I'm using the wrong colour. So thank you very much for pointing that out. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Oh, bless you, Kim. Thank you. We're up to 6.7k likes. Do you know how many times I get asked, what do you do if you make a mistake in art? Well, there you go. That's what I do. Hey. Oh, bless you. Well, these type of lives I always do on YouTube as well. So don't be afraid to check out my YouTube channel. There's a lot of content on there, a lot of lives. I know obviously it's not the same with the backwards and forwards bantering, but there's always a way to connect there somewhere. Yeah, anyway, wasn't I in the middle of making a confession? I can't actually remember what I have said and what I haven't said now. But I was all ready and prepared today to sit down in the evening and try and get a couple more things listed in my shop. But no, Alexa, my second wife, instantly reminded me that I have a live feed today. So I completely forgot. Alexa, stop. And now apparently I woke her up again. So sorry about that. Is this a commission? It wasn't a commission. Basically, it started out as board. One of my regulars wanted us to do. I thought about doing a Christmassy tutorial or draw along at least. And originally they wanted to do a gingerbread house, but I couldn't really find any inspiring gingerbread house photos. So I found a cup of cocoa with marshmallows, and then I found this fella, and I asked my admin team, and Gary was the only one to answer, and he chose this fella. But he has sold to one of my followers. But for my Wednesday live feeds, I always try and do something that you lot can sort of join in with if you want. It obviously doesn't matter if you don't want. Okay, I don't get that. Oh, it's my kid's phone. That's what I can hear. Right, bear with me guys on TikTok. Don't disappear. I am going to end the live on YouTube. At the moment there are, I think there's 2 or 3 people watching, so if you do want to continue watching, don't be afraid to hop over to my TikTok and I will be carrying on there. We wouldn't have hit the 2 hours anyway, I don't think. But I'm going to shut down the live on YouTube for the moment. So yeah, thank you very much for those of you that did come and watch, but hopefully I'll see some more of you guys on the next live feed. But take care, bye.